What's up, guys? Nethervvoid here. It's a little bit more DungeCraft Season 4 for you. We're actually not building anything today. This is actually just kind of an end cap to this season. I wanted to walk around and we can kind of reminisce about the systems I built, and I'll tell you what episode they're from. It shouldn't take too long, and that would be a cool reference for you guys to kind of go back to the videos you want to see how to, build these things. So, first of all, this is my crafting area. This is where I do all my crafting. This is an ME crafting system. And you can find this in episode 36. It's also episode 37 and 39 for the auto crafting pieces, like this molecular assembly chamber here, and all these extra ME pieces that go along with the crafting system, and also the storage system. So those three episodes, 36, 37, and 39. Pretty cool stuff. That really helped me a lot. It's got a really great crafting system. You can craft tons of stuff with this thing. And you can also monitor different special resources that you want to keep track of. So, really cool system. So, moving on here, we got advanced ME crafting, which is all these cool things here where ME will drop stuff in to be processed, like ores or dust that you want to turn into special kinds of bars. Like if you look at this interface here, this is making dust, and then these dusts come in to make these bars. So that's pretty cool. Also, this auto brick generator, auto glass, so you always have glass, and you always have these, sandstone and everything for your building projects. What else do we got here? This thing is an auto ender pearl creator, and we've got, what is this? Not magma, it does something else. Oh, this is auto obsidian generator right here. What's this thing? Yeah, that just helps it out. So we got that. This is all in episode 40. We've got also this auto, Tesseract cube creator and auto redstone cube creator or energy cell creator, and then this does pulverized obsidian and makes hardened glass, so it's an auto hardened glass creator right there. And this creates clay basically out of red cobblestone, which comes from, I'm not sure which mod, but it's pretty cool. It runs it through here with water and creates those clay, so it's like infinite clay basically. So really cool. That's all in episode 40. So also what I missed that I didn't show you is this tinker tool table here, tinker table. This is a power armor tinker table from the modular power armor or power suits mod or something like that. It's episode 48 where I configure that stuff. Really cool. It's actually what I'm wearing right here. It's really awesome stuff. It lets me move around real quick and have kind of an unlimited amount of armor, kind of. So that's also pretty cool. Next up, we got the steam boiler right here from Railcraft. This is actually, excuse me, powering half of my power system here. It creates this lava and stores it in this lava battery right here. So it's constantly running right now, producing. It's a low pressure steam boiler, so it's only producing like, I want to say 64 MJs per tick or something like that. But it's still pretty cool, and that is in episode 11, and also gets updated on episode 24 as this liquid piece comes in right here. Moving around here, let's see, what did I just do? Oh, so Magmatic burst energy system. So what happens here is I've got all this lava saved up, and as these energy cells come into the system here to require, they are requiring energy, this system fires up and puts out 128 MJs per tick, pulling from the lava battery there, and refills these energy cells up real quick, and then moves them back into the production line here where this is actually output. These are all in output currently. Then one will drop back to input, get filled, and drop back out again, so that this burst system isn't running all the time. So that is episode 44. So if we come over here, we've got an automated assembly table right here. It's an ME system. It automatically creates all these different parts. Gates and everything. You just actually order them up from over there, and they come over here, all the parts that get crafted up and shoot right back into the system. Really cool. That's episode 41 right there. Really awesome. So you'll see this in the ME system, why these chests are here. Each one of them is part of an automated system. You don't really need to know that. Not a cool system. So one other thing I have is which we're not going to really get too close to these things, but an automated Infernal bee system that's given me tons of glowstone and also ash if I need it. It's building up, but I'm not really using it. Or actually, I am using it. And that would be episode 38. You can see how I did that. That's all automated. It stops the bees if I'm, full up on glowstone or full up on ash. It will actually stop them producing. So really, really cool system there, providing me an unlimited amount of glowstone and ash. So let's look at let's go down here now into the railway transport area. This connects to all my other systems around my save file here. Compost heap basically is generating me mulch, and this actually fuels the biofuel refinery, which I'll show you in a little bit. But it's pretty cool. It's automated. Again, there are these railway systems to get around, which I think is pretty cool. If you go in here, it's just using a moistener to create this mulch, and it gets backed up a little bit, and that's fine. It ends up here, and then it gets used by the refinery, so it's cool. Again, wheat from the automated wheat farm, seeds from the automated wheat farm, and I have mycelium is generated off this process as well, so that's kind of cool if you ever wanted to use mycelium to craft or to create cool buildings or whatever. So that is the Mulch Farm. It's episode 29, also episode 34 for a fix, because episode 29 kind of is an improper build of it. I think I would personally just watch episode 34. The only thing about episode 34 is it doesn't tell you why I'm creating it. It just says, hey, we're at the Mulch Farm, let's fix it. So now we've got the White Tower. This is where I put all my magic stuff. This is one of the first extra buildings I actually created. We've got my enchanting table over here and about 3 or 4 other mods that are all magic based. So we're going to go there first. So we've got my nether portal here. Let's go upstairs to the floor 0 here. Enchanting table, that's standard. We've also got this magic table, comes from magic and crafting mod, and then the anvil, which is pretty normal. And then we've got Soul Forge, but I don't know which episode this one's in. I know the magic and craft. I didn't put that, did I? Magic and craft. I'm not exactly sure which one that comes out of. But let's go up here to the Mystcraft room. This is where I'm doing all my Mystcraft stuff with pages and different things like that. And this is out of episode 22. I show you all about Mystcraft, these candles, different stuff like that, making Mystcraft ages and things like that. So let's go downstairs now. Let's go to the basement. And oh yeah, you have to go over here to go to the basement. So we're going down here to the basement. This is the Thaumcraft room. I didn't get as much into Thaumcraft as I wanted to, but basically it's episode 31 is the start of it, and then throughout a couple of other episodes I kind of come back to the Thaumcraft room and craft stuff. So it's kind of hard to tell you which episodes those are. You just have to check them out. So let's go back to the main transportation room here, so we can pick up the next one, which is going to be going to the Railcraft room, where I don't really have a lot of automated stuff. I just have all my Railcraft stuff set up there. You could definitely automate this stuff. I just never felt a need to, because I never needed that much like steel or that much, I don't know, creosote oil and stuff. I just made it as I needed it. So as you can see here, I have this. I have the blast furnace, which I'm making steel. The coke oven makes coke, and also as a byproduct gives me creosote oil. From there, I pipe it in here so I can make wooden ties, which I'm putting into the rolling machine and the crafting area. To make up rails and advanced rails and stuff. So again, not a super automated room or anything. We also have the Steve Carts machine here because it's part of it's a rail system. So it's still pretty cool. It's just something I didn't really feel a need to automate. So that would be episode 12 if I didn't already tell you. So next we're going to be off to the Peat Farm area. This is something that's fully automated Peat Farm. Everything even up to the fertilizer is automated. So we're going to come over here and check this out. There's a lot of other systems over here. As you can just see, we passed the wool farm, automated wool farm here. So this is my automated peat farm. Everything is automated. It creates sand, it creates bog earth, it does the whole 9 yards, and it pipes in plenty of apatite, which is actually crafting over here. It crafts the apatite off of sand, or I'm sorry, it crafts the fertilizer off of sand and apatite. All that is automated. So really cool, actually. And then everything stops when the peat chest is full. Everything just shuts down. So it doesn't continuously run. I hate systems that continuously run. So you can see up there the peat farm. That is episode 7, 19, and also 30. This is an automated chicken farm. I just put this in. You should actually already know this because if you've been following this recently. This is episode 49 and 50. And basically what these guys do is lay eggs. They get sucked in through filters. And actually I didn't fill this in, did I? I never did finish this system up. I got chickens all in here because I screwed up originally. So let's kind of fix this. Kill off all these guys. I'm not going to be able to lay anything down here, and they're just going to cause a big pain. So let's lay that back down. what happened was when I put my chickens out, I forgot to close the area where the chickens were actually going to be populated. I forgot to close it off. So now we got tons of chickens running around all over the place out here. So anyway, this thing, they lay eggs, and then basically what it does is it picks up eggs and puts them in this chest. Once the chest is full, which it's actually filling up pretty quick, it's going to pipe them into these dispensers, which the dispensers fire the eggs off into that chamber right there, as you can see, and we have chickens. So what happens is, every 20 minutes, the baby chickens, or chicks, turn into full-size chickens. Well, then for 20 seconds, these portal gun sentries will blast these chickens, and there'll be, there will be feathers and chickens on the ground. Well, that gets sucked into the system and ends up here. You can see we've got a couple raw chickens here and one feather here. So it's a slow system, but it works really well. The eggs just die off. I don't even think they can actually come into the system. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure. So that's not a perfect system. There's a little bit more that could be done with it, but for the limited time I had, I felt it was good. Again, episode 49 and 50. This is the automated wool farm. Everything is automated in this thing, except for this thing does not craft new shears, but I didn't really need it because by the time this thing fills up, oh wow, we got pulverized obsidian in there. That's probably an issue I had in the past with my ME system here. We'll just do this. By the time it fills up with wool, the shears run out, but you're good. You got like stacks and stacks and stacks of this wool, so you don't really need any more. That's going to be Wool Farm is episode 33, also episode 34 for a fix to that one as well. Nothing automated with cows because, I didn't do it. So next, we're going to look at the wheat farm. Automated wheat farm, again, forestry right here. All the way automated. Everything is automated. Pulls it out and separates it into wheat and seeds for different systems. And it's collecting the ash here and using this peat fired engine to keep this thing running. It's off when these are full. So it's off right now, obviously. Again, it's creating its own fertilizer from that appetite chest. So nothing really fancy there, just a regular system. That's going to be Wheat Farm episode 25, episode 30 for fertilizer automation. So this is the bees. This is my regular bees here. Let's clean this stuff up. I don't need it anymore. And pretty cool system. It's just a regular bee system because I needed beeswax to make the beeswax capsules for the Peat Farm. So you can see we got wax capsules, or wax ender chest here, and that's also, we've got one of the Peat Farm to make capsules. It's also collecting propolis, phosphor, a couple of extra things like string and different things like that in case I need them. That over here is my tropicals, because I want them to be out of the way so I'm not stung all the time. And there's also, the processing area where combs come down this direction and get processed, and then it sticks all the junk in this chest. If the chest is full, it goes out to the trash right here. So fully automated system. Once the beeswax is filled, it shuts all the bees off, and because the bees recycle right here. And I've got tons of different kinds of bees. I've got, a diligent, unwary. I was trying to work up my bee line. It never really actually matured because I didn't need them. I got to a certain point where I didn't need them. I figured I was going to go to season 5 instead. So that's the bees. Bees are on 16, 17, and 18. It takes a long time to automate these things, and you'll see why. So over here, we've just got a pumpkin farm, nothing fancy, no automation. Walking past this, we've got Steve's Cart Tree Farm. Really cool tree farm I've got over here, fully automated. This one I can't shut off because I couldn't figure out a way to do it gracefully. But this is creating oak saplings for us and as much wood and apples as we can handle. Really cool system. It just continuously runs and chops trees down, and I get wood and all the saplings of what I want, and also apples. So let's take this cart system back to the main base here, and I'll show you the next part. Steve's Cart Tree Farm is episode 22 or 20 and 21. 20 and 21. So check those out if you're looking to make something like that. Let's go to this next area here. We skipped a couple because we already talked about it. Bees and trees. So the refinery. The biofuel refinery is what's firing that steam turbine, because it runs off, it's a liquid fired steam turbine, and it runs off biogas. So what happens is the saplings from the oak, the tree farm here, they collect here, and then they go into the fermenter here, and the fermenter turns it into bioenergy. And am I out of... That's odd. I'm walking really slow for some reason. Anyway, who cares? The biomass goes into here. I think it's biomass, yeah, and then it runs through these refineries to create biofuel, which then gets pumped over to the tank that's sitting right next to that liquid-fired steam boiler. This is a Biofuel Refinery, episode 23. Check it all out. It's pretty awesome. Let's go back to base. Actually, yeah, let's go back to base. So getting through this fairly quickly, 15 minutes, man. There's my just kind of for fun little castle there. You can check that out. Didn't spend too much time on it because I just didn't really have a lot of time to spend on it. So this is the downtown terminal. I actually set up another terminal since this one was filling up. That was the main terminal, but this one goes downtown. It's a really cool little spiral here. I spent a lot of time on this. Actually, it made it structurally sound because I wanted to make it look cool. Again, same little patterns here as usual. Over here, we've got a flower farm. So this generates a whole ton of different kinds of flowers and puts them in this ender chest here. And I kind of pick and choose which one I wanted. Basically, what happens is there's a bone meal that's coming out of the skeleton farm, which I'll show you later. It gets used to create grass right here, and then water comes down and pushes the grass and flowers down into these transposers to collect right here, and then they get moved over to the flower chest here. So that's a pretty cool system as well. I was tired of trying to get flowers for dyes. Down here, that's my regular cave just for mining, and then we have, let me make sure I have my portal gun when I need to get out. Slime farm. It's really crappy, nothing really fancy about it, but it works. See, here's a slime already. I'm not going to kill him because there's no need. But that's my slime farm. Oh, sorry, the flower farm is episode 32, and my slime farm is episode, I want to say, let's see, episode 10. So I'm going to turn this off so no slimes come through. Let's pop this one back on, though. So that's the slime farm. Let's go back to the downtown terminal. I'm not going to use the cart because this is quicker. So now we're down here. I did have one thing coming off the downtown terminal other than just the flower farm right there. The power armor charge station. This is where I charge my power armor because I can't charge it with anything from thermal expansion right now for some reason. So I made this system over here, which is a solar panel system with Mekanism, and it basically charges up this this ultimate energy cube here, and then I just dump my suit into here. So let's just do that now to fill it up so you can see how it works. And somebody is really trying to get in the video here. I could have lit this area up more, and I just didn't feel like it. Getting kind of later in the episodes at this point. So the Mekanism solar plant starts at episode 46, and it's episode 46 and 7. So episode 46 and 47. So really cool system here. I just charge it up when I run low. So really, it's never happened before. This thing does not consume tons of energy, actually. So let's get back to base here. And we've got a couple more things to talk about, actually, when we get to base. I took out the flying piece of the power armor because it was kind of screwing me up when I was trying to move around. So I didn't like that. I'd rather just run fast. I'm going to have to use that to get out of here because I don't... Well, I guess I could do this. Let's do that. It'll get me there faster. So there's two more systems. They're upstairs. There really is not a way to get to them other than just to walk there. So this is a really cool house. I got a graveyard over here from when I died. And our last two systems we're going to talk about, that's Andrew's house, so there's nothing to talk about, is a blaze farm right here, as you can see, with blaze spawners. The blaze farm crafted in, or set up in episode 26. Blaze rod farm, really cool. I was going to eventually hook it up to be an XP farm as well, but never got around to it. And this is a skeleton farm. You can't see it, but it uses this uses water to kill the blazes, and this uses quicksand to suffocate skeletons. This is a skeleton farm mainly for bones, but you could also use it for arrows. It's episode 28. So that pretty much wraps it up. That's all the systems I crafted or created here in season 4. And I hope you enjoyed Season 4, and put in the comment section the next mod pack I should use for Season 5. Season 5 will be coming up probably in like a month. I'll probably start it, maybe in a couple of weeks or something like that. I want to take a small break just to let my mind kind of rejuvenate, let my creative juices kind of regenerate here, and so it'll be back a little bit. But there's also another Minecraft series going on, which is Pyro's Techromancer server, so that should be coming up as well soon. Anyway, let me know what you think about this, and if you like to see these videos where I talk about all my different systems, and if it helps to have it at the end or what. I was thinking about putting one of these at the beginning and try to map out stuff more, so you can always use the first episode to kind of jump to whatever episode you wanted to see based on what kind of systems I built. Anyway, let me know what you think about that idea as well. And this is nethervvoid saying, stay frosty. Thanks for watching Season 4. Season 5 is coming up shortly. I really appreciate you guys and for watching and making this season a success. We've got lots of views on the videos, and I only expect that to grow. So, again, let me know what you think in the comment section, and stay frosty, guys.